No, I quite like using it because it hides one of my chins. Alright guys, how's it going? It is Friday, the 11th of May 2018, and you're watching KopTalk.tv. Alright. How's it going? Alright, yeah. So, did you see this news article today then? It is titled, on KopTalk.com, it is titled, Barcelona centre-back to sign for Liverpool, claim. That's that word again. Did you notice that? That big word, that big fucking, them capital letters, claim. Do you know what that means? You know what it means, you guys. Thank fuck we're not on Facebook right now with them morons. Right, right, here we go. It says, Liverpool have today been linked with Barcelona centre-back Yerry Mina. Now, when I seen that, when I typed that up, I was like, that's got to be Terry, surely. But then I thought, how many, like, Terry's... Don't matter. So... apparently, Jurgen Klopp, as our African Liverpool supporting friends like to call him in the Facebook group, totally separate from the page, what I've been ranting about, by the way. A lot of the Africans call him Klopp instead of Klopp. God, I'm getting like that former West Ham director or manager. Did you see him? He was on news yesterday, wasn't he? Did you see him where he got... I think he got the sack from West Ham, didn't he? Because he said that he didn't want to sign any more African players because they were a fucking nuisance. Well, do you know what, right? I've been thinking about this, guys. And if it's anything like them in our Facebook group, he's telling fucking truth. Do you know what I mean? You can't say an out today, can you? It's fucking true. Hey, listen, there's some absolutely fantastic people in our Facebook group, right? On Facebook, obviously, right? And a lot of them are African, yeah? And there's not wrong with that. I think that's great. In fact, we should be going over there for a pre-season fucking friendly and them bastards see the fucking team play. So they're going to all places with fucking money and all that. But then again, it's a business now, and it's not a football club anymore. And they're fucking mental. There you go, I'll say it. No one else will say it. I'll fucking say it. They're mental. They are fucking mental. If you're in that group, if you participate in there along with them, they're mental. They're nice mental, but they're mental. Do you know what I mean? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Can't you say it truth anymore? Eh? You know what I mean? Die-hard Reds, there's nothing wrong with that. They're all die-hard Reds. They all bleed red. They all support Liverpool. There's nothing wrong with them. But they're still fucking mental. Get in there, go and have a look. You hang out in that Facebook group for a bit. I tell you, man, right, I have to moderate the posts that get posted in there, right? They post fucking, like, there's witch doctors. I'm not joking, guys. I'm not taking piss. I see stuff come up on that, man, right? The amount of stuff where it's like, if you want Liverpool to win this weekend, you need to send 10,000 million billion lira to whoever, right? And then there'll be a picture of a witch doctor with, like, big fucking, like, weird hairdos and, like, rings hanging down and everything. It's, but, you know... I'm not allowed to say they're mental. They're fucking mental, trust me. Anyway, how did we get onto that? Oh, we were talking about Terry. Yerry Mina, all right? Maybe I pronounced it right for once. Anyway, there's reports, right, originating from Spain, all right? Yeah, going in there with the claim, yeah, reports originating from Spain, claiming that Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp, that's where we got to the African bit, is currently sniffing around the 23-year-old, right? Centre-back, yeah? Now and then, it was only signed by Barca in January, and from, I think, it says here a handful of appearances. I think he literally has made about 5 appearances, 3 of them in the league, I think, and a couple in the various cup competitions, okay? And I don't think they paid much for him. Oh, hang on. It says there, £10.4 million approximately, because it was in euros. That was in January of this year. In fact, I think that the press conference, I think he was unveiled with Coutinho, okay? He's on a 5-year contract, which reportedly has a €100 million buyout clause, which is £88.1 million approximately, based on today's, wind currency. Exchanges or whatever, right? Capped time 11 times by Colombia. His dad and his uncle were both professional footballers. They played in goal, and his uncle represents him. Now then, how's about that then? Hey, I've got a fucking great story. I don't know if I can. I don't know. We always seem to go on to how's about that then. We're not allowed to talk about Jimmy Savile anymore, are we? There was this. I'm going to tell you because it's Friday, all right? And the majority of my people watch my videos because we have a laugh and we're family and friends, all right? So if you're a newcomer, I'm very sorry, but you know, it's for us as one. And I watched this documentary about Jimmy Savile, and this woman says, I remember he came round to the opticians that I was working in, and he had his eyes tested and all that, right? And we rang him up to say his glasses are ready. And Jimmy Savile said, "Oh, could someone bring them round for me?" Right? This is, I swear to fuck, this is a true story, right? And this woman said, well, and he on the phone, he went, "Could you send the young girl round with the big boobs?" Now, she was 18, I think, at the time, right? I'm not taking, I would not be telling a story if it was involving something that shouldn't be joked about. She was 18, and maybe we shouldn't joke about it anyway, but I thought it was funny. And she said, "I took these glasses. Can you send the 18-year-old? Can you send that 18-year-old lass round, the one with the big boobs?" Right? That's what he said, apparently. So they let her go. They sent the lass round, yeah? And she goes round to his house with his new glasses. And she says she's stood in there, giving him his new glasses, and he walks in, opens his dressing gown, and goes, "How's about that, then?" Yes, yeah. Well, maybe you had to be there. She didn't seem too disturbed by it. She was just saying he was a bit of a fucking weirdo, do you know what I mean? But I just imagined him saying it. Could you imagine that, like, opening dressing gown? Because we all know him from that, "How's about that?" And he went, "How's about that?" I don't get out very often, guys. My eyes are a bit sore. What's going on there? Oh, sorry, guys. I can't fucking see. I've got all that shite on my eyes. Anyway, so, you see, Jeff Selling couldn't do this, could he? He couldn't tell stories like that. Anyway, why the fuck are we talking about Jimmy Savile? Guys, so, alright, yeah, this sports journalist Ignacio Migueles told Spanish TV program El Chiringuito there is a player who has already closed his future for next year, and it is Terry. It's not Terry. It's Yerry Mina. The Colombian will play on loan at Liverpool. So there you go. That's the suggestion, that Terry is coming to Anfield on loan. He's the centre-back. I've seen a few pictures of him, a few vids. Looks like he's built like a brick shit house. But, you know what I mean? The suggestions are that he will be loaned out next year, next season or whatever. So, 1, have you heard anything about him? 2, are you even bothered about him? And 3, what did you think of the Jimmy Savile thing?